How's it going?
Well, you see, it was a really dark night, and I had to pull over because I was getting really scared of driving, and my eyes were blurry. So I pulled over here to Heber Springs, and then I thought I wanted to see the waterfalls. You know what I mean?
All the time that I was in my van, the other officer stood here. He was never introduced, and he didn't really say a word while he was standing at my window. Why they would hide this officer, I have no idea, but I would definitely need to subpoena him for my appeal. Also, I would like to subpoena the other pretend superimposed officer that went back after the scene of the crime, if you know what I mean. Why do you suppose that Officer Moore and other members of the Heber Springs Police Department are hiding the names of, well, Officer Moore's partner that night? And also, yeah, of course I could understand why they're hiding the imposter officer, but yeah, why do you suppose? What the heck were these officers up to? The clock above is at least an hour off. The arrest started somewhere between 3:05 and 3:30. Have you ever felt so overcome with lies that you just had to, like you wanted to just get them all out and say them all at once and let everybody know that there's multiple layers of deception going on around here?
Says you got marijuana right there.
But you see, Officer Moore, that ever since the night I met you, I just have been confronted with so many lies and deceptions that I think that we have something more important to talk about, rather than, you know, one puff of marijuana. I think that you have acted in gross misconduct in very, very many ways, and I would like to explain them all to you, sir.
Dispatch for me, one name and date.
Go ahead.
First name is Kathleen with a K.
Okay, that's exactly how I feel. Well, ever since I met Officer Moore.
Got a Kathleen in Harbor of Henderson. D-David ballot that expires 2/24. Only traffic within 16. Doing 24 to 15. No numbers clear.
Okay. So, anything else in here other than just this?
Car, please. You know you're supposed to carry it with you. Do you have a picture of it or anything like that? Because if you don't, you're subject to be charged when that works. How much more do you have? Okay. Well, you know I'm gonna check. Hey, just let be honest with me. Huh.
This thing has been stepped on so much that I'm a little overwhelmed at the task of undoing it all. However, until I get a forensic expert, yeah, 'cause that's what you need, right?
Out of your van, ma'am. It's gonna be searched, and it's probable cause.
Nothing else? Methamphetamine, gunshots, drugs, cocaine, heroin, nothing like that. Nothing.
What's that?
I just can't see it now.
Okay.
I'm not in the night.
Go ahead and pull your parking spot for me. Okay.
That was there. Keeping my place in my day here.
So right back there with that gentleman right there. We'll be with you in just a minute, okay?
Were you hiding your methamphetamine? How much meth did you do last night? How much meth did you do tonight? What other drugs do you do? What other drugs have you done in your life? Sure you don't have any meth? Kinda looking for a bump.
Dispatch, figure to return on 608. X-ray, Paul X-ray.
Blue 2000 Chrysler Town Country, Kathleen Harbor, James Dickey, Henderson, confirmed clear.
That's like urine that I just threw back there. So are you homeless or what? No? Okay, where's that at? So why are you here?
My overall awkwardness is related to having been woke up by 2 police officers, and also I was not properly dressed. I was not wearing a bra or my bikini top that I had on earlier, and before, when I first got out of the car, when I was zipping up my shorts, my pants over my shorts, I had them loosened for bed.
When's the last time you did methamphetamine? When's the last time you did methamphetamine?
When's the last time?
Ever?
Simon Cameron. Officer Moore didn't find any contraband in my car, in my van. I gave him what I had, less than 1/8 ounce of marijuana. Before I even left my van, he confiscated my driver's license and said I would get a temporary license. Then while the other officer searched my van, Officer Moore began interrogating me. I was very thirsty from my medication. Now I want to mention that I asked and begged for water constantly for hours, and I was promised water, but never given it until I was in my jail cell, and then I could drink from the faucet. My dry mouth was soon obvious and debilitating. It was like this, all right? And it was obvious, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. But it never is that bad because I'm always drinking. It's never.
But he said I gotta wait until. So that's yes, my.
You gotta wait until what?
Until we were done. I have to get my V8. That's saying that.
What?
I have a V8 splash.
I'm not asking about your V8 splash. I'm asking about. Do you have a medical marijuana
Yes,
card?
And I have one in Florida.
Huh?
Yes, I have one here and in Florida.
Okay. Well, how come you don't have it with you?
I'm not very organized. Organizations
Southern on this
for how to see me in the whole world.
So when I go back here to my computer and I run in all that good stuff, it's not going to tell me that you're lying to me about anything?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Because now's the time to be honest with me. Do you have a medical card? Because if you're lying to me, I'm going to take you to jail.
Are you taking me to jail?
I will. I hate it when people lie to me. I'm just saying, if you're lying to me, I'm going to take. If you're lying to me, I'm going to take you to jail.
I was lying.
Okay, I figured. Because everybody that has a medical marijuana card knows they're supposed to have it on them. Okay. So, what else have you lied to me
The
about?
officer tortures me by denying me water, and then he
When's the last
makes
time
me
you did
look
that?
like an idiot because he denied me water.
Any kind of dope.
I smoked. An addict.
In this video, he asks me about methamphetamine, I believe, 6 times. So that, in a way, is a reason why I'm saying it was probably him who wanted the stuff in the first place. I am on 2 allergy meds and Zoloft. All 3 cause intense thirst. Okay, hello. This is Madam Scientist, and this is me trying to do a balance sobriety test. And then Dominic, who is my cameraman right now, and my honorable grandson,
Namaste.
is going to take this before video of me, and then he's going to teach me some yogi moves, and we're going to try to get my balance better. More better, all right? So, okay, I'm going to do the one where stand on one foot, okay? Okay, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I would have already failed, right? Because you're supposed to keep your hands down. Because I have not passed this one yet. Okay, we're 1, 2. Don't you do it yet, Dominic. You can try it afterwards. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to work on my balance, and I've had good balance before. But I'm dizzy every day of my life. I wake up dizzy. And it's really hard to have great balance. Okay, so I failed, right? Okay. And I'm not, regardless of what everybody in law enforcement thinks. Okay, now I want to try this PG one, walk on the line, man. One foot in front of the other. Yeah, one. No, using arms, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm already kind of feeling 5. Because my feet are not one in front of the other. But I'm trying to make a point. You don't have to be high or drunk to balance. We'll have more on that later. Thank you, Dominic. Would you like to try the balance exercises yourself?
Well, I'll have to stop recording then.
I know.
Okay. We're going to do a couple tests. Make sure you're off the ground. Keep your head still. Keep your arms down. Alright. Doing it one more time.
Okay.
Ready? only. Don't move your head. Do you understand?
Sir, do you realize that I have had dizzy spells for the last 6 months of my life? My doctor is aware of this. I do not believe that I can perform the balance test, especially, sir, on that 30-degree slope. Now, that does not seem fair to me. Does that sound fair to you?
See this line right here?
Yes, sir.
Alright, you just stand right here for me. Alright, see this line?
Yes, sir.
You just place your left foot on that line for me.
Yes.
Place your right foot in the heel toe manner directly in front of your left, just like this. Just like this.
Yes, sir.
Foot straight. There you go. Alright. Keep your arms down at your side. Maintain that position until I tell you otherwise. Do you understand?
Oh, no.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do. I will try.
Okay, just maintain that
I
position.
did.
Alright, once I tell you begin, and only when I tell you begin, you're going to take a series of 9 steps heel toe down that line. It's going to look just like this. You're going to be in this position. You're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Oh gosh, I'm so dizzy. You know one thing that, oh man, you know one thing that drives me crazy?
What?
What? Is that through the whole arrest thing, on everything, nobody took my dizziness seriously, right? At all. So, oh my gosh, this is cool. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so
You can cut it too.
maybe just the bangs, but
Yeah.
I love it. No, I love it. Okay, so like the ones. The 1 foot stand. So you gotta hold your foot out like this, right?
Yeah.
And keep your arms down. I still can't do it.
I can't.
I still can't do it, right? Right? And this one too. Okay, so I have dizziness, but nobody's taking that. And I told him before the test, but he cut that part out. So, oh gosh, see, if I'm dizzy, how can I do this? You know?
Right.
Yeah, and you gotta keep your arms down. You know, I even did better on the freaking video than I am right now. And it's just like, but no, I failed, and I was intoxicated, and but he says he did because he's a liar. He's a liar. Officer Moore, you're a liar. Like a fright. Oh yeah. Emotionally organized. My son says I'm emotionally organized. Right? Okay. If you knew me, you'd know that I'm just like the most. Organization is something that I don't even believe I can grasp. Right? But
that's just with stuff.
That's with stuff. That's in the linear domain. People cannot observe my life and say, wow, she's very organized. But Aaron found that I am emotionally organized. And I love that because I think that how does that go again?
It's like you have to be emotionally organized in order to step back and see the big picture without recoiling in fear.
Yeah.
In order to be able to handle the information that you're seeing. See, I'm a little emotionally unorganized, so when I see the big picture, sometimes I get frustrated, I get angry, I get fearful.
Yeah.
I get afraid, and that's, how you can have a bad trip sometimes.
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, I got you.
But if you're emotionally organized, then when you step back and see the big picture, and you hold your ground, you can see that there is beauty in the chaos, and that there is a method to the madness.
Awesome. I love that. My son's like a philosopher, dude. Jerry. As the student teaches the teacher. Something like that, yeah. So the
student teaching the master, yeah.
Oh, the master. The madam. Okay, so I just got out of court today, and I feel much better now, right? I just do. And let's see, we're driving home in the Frog, and Aaron's doing a good job of not scaring. He only scared me once, okay? I scare myself more than once. I'm gonna take a drink. You know how I am. I gotta drink something all the time. But I did real good in court today.
Yeah, she needed two lozenges in court.
Yes.
It's live.
And Aaron's like, you're not supposed to do that. But otherwise, just like the police thing, my gums is like that. Remember?
It doesn't take long, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Anyway.
I think they have special toothpaste for people with dry mouth.
I have looked up, I've researched some of it. And they just say things like, lozenges, lifesavers, shit like that.
Okay, well then. So you did that.
I did the right thing. I was going to say something else about Aaron's quaint. I love it. And it doesn't matter, because you know what? If I can just waste time in here, I could just erase you.
Was it something about the hierarchy of needs having to do with your emotional
It wasn't. I could switch over to that, but it was more along the lines of what you're saying. When you said how you are.
The big picture.
When you said how you are. You're not always emotionally organized.
So I try to make up for that by keeping my physical ducks in a row to some degree. And there's a balance to it. things are important to some degree, but it's not the end-all, be-all. You need both.
Yes.
You need balance.
And you know what else you need? You absolutely need people who love you and support you. You absolutely need that always for everything. There's something else. Okay, so what I need is a purpose when I think the world's falling apart, which I have for a really long time.
Agency.
But what helps me cope with agency better than anything that I can is that I'm a prepper. I'm trying to prepare my house for safety for as long as we possibly can survive global warming, right? And I don't believe that we're going to survive, but I just want to have kind of like a running chance, right? Okay, so yeah, those things, gardening, agency, foraging for my piggies, all kinds of things like that, making storm shelter. Those are things that help me cope with the global warming and being as happy as I can, even though I have no hope, and I don't.
It's a delicate balance.
It's a balance. Everything's a balance.
Yeah.
And I am a happy person, without hope for the future. But I have hope in love, and I have hope in the Lord, of course.
Same.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Even though we're liberals, we believe in God. And yes, we do anyway. I know.
Jesus was a liberal.
Jesus, of course. Jesus was a radical liberal, dudes, all right? Any Republicans watching us?
You're going to reap just what you sow.